Hi, this is Robert, and welcome to my channel. And tonight I'm going to be talking about cryptids, but it's mainly going to be the big three, though: Dogman, Bigfoot, Werewolf. That's all I'm going to be talking about tonight. Give you my honest opinion on them. Do I think they are real? Yes, absolutely. Because if you think about it, if creatures for millions of years have been around, why wouldn't they be around? They've been evolved differently each. So, yeah, those things can be dangerous. Bigfoot, yes, they can be really dangerous. When you see a Bigfoot, though, I'm gonna let you know right now, it's not like the Harry and the Hendersons. It's not this big, cuddly beast. It can rip trees out of the ground, literally just beat you with that tree. You wouldn't want to be around it. And the thing about Bigfoot is they are territorial too, so yeah, that says a lot about them too. But they prefer to avoid conflict. They don't like it too much. So every time when they see human, they're gonna run from you. But the other two, no, not at all. Unless you got a weapon, they know what a knife and a gun is. They know what it is and what it can do. If it can hurt them, then they're not gonna be near you. As a matter of fact, they want to be away from it. I think they could smell you and smell it too. I'm gonna be real with you. If you're on the bad side of those three creatures that I'm telling you about, it's not a good sign at all. You're basically a dead man or dead woman at that point. And one thing I wouldn't do is I would be gifting them. Don't do that. You're asking for trouble. Someone has died, got ripped to shreds. They had to call a government kill team to kill the creature. So, whatever you do, please don't gift them. I know it seems like a generous act to do, but I promise you it's not worth losing your life over. Is it really worth it? No. And if you're thinking about hunting them, you're putting yourself at risk again in a world of danger. That's the most dangerous hunt you would ever be doing in your whole life. It's not like your regular hunt. You're talking about something that can stand on its hind legs, and it's so smart. So, it's not worth losing your life over. And they do have breeding programs for those three. At some point, they did have a program, a breeding program for Bigfoot. The government was using them things as a military weapon. So, they can use them against you if they wanted to. And they tagged them too. If you get the idea, oh, I'm just gonna take this tag, guess what's gonna happen? You're going to go to jail. And you're not gonna like the outcome. It's nothing pretty about it. Nothing nice. They're gonna make you sound crazy. And what I'm about to tell you is, these creatures do it. when I mean they attack, they will attack you. I heard the dark side of what these things can do. So, like for an example, the worst case, I wasn't even born yet. I was born 2003. 1982. This was in the LBL. A family was at the LBL. Later on that night, what happened was, I guess what triggered the creature, spraying cologne or perfume. It's something in there, and the creature smelled it, and then the family died. Horrific death. They had to call somebody. They called the camp director first, and then they called the game wardens, and then the game wardens called the government to hunt this creature down. And this creature was huge too. It's about the size of the bed of the truck. Sounded like a whole gun range at the LBL. Also known as Land Between the Lakes. Here's what I find BS. The government is gonna cover everything up. They're gonna tell you, oh, all you saw is a mountain lion or a bear, but it just doesn't add up because a mountain lion wouldn't be breaking in the door, ripping the door out the hinges just to go after a human being. Rip the door right off the hinges. Wasn't pretty. It was a brutal scene. All the family that was in there, it just took 60 seconds. And then after the 60 seconds was up, it was dead quiet. Not a sound, not a drop of a penny. It's a horrifying death. And the government knows about these things. They're gonna try to make you sign a non-disclosure because they don't want the public to panic. People like me, I have an open mind for it, and would I think a bear and a mountain lion would do that? No, I think that's total bullshit. Honestly. Because a bear really... Come on, you gotta come up with something better to say. Instead of saying it's a bear or a mountain lion. Because it wouldn't rip the door right off the hinges. And I never heard of that in my life. I do my research about bears, mountain lions. Yeah, they are powerful creatures, but don't get me wrong. How they would probably get in, they would just keep digging and they just use their claws. They cannot rip the door off the fucking hinges. Like, come on now. No, it doesn't sound right to me. So, when the people was found, there was a little girl. I feel rest in peace to that little girl. From what I heard from the encounters, she was found in a tree, and the creature was in the tree sleeping. And they shot the creature down, and it was a werewolf. They said it was the Dogman, or they also called the Dogman the beast of the LBL, which is the land between the lakes. It's in Kentucky, Tennessee. Never been there, but I've been to Tennessee before, Nashville, but I never been to the land between the lakes, or Kentucky. At some point in my life, I'm going to be looking for the creature head on. But I'm not going to be hunting it. It's for research purposes only. And my thing about the LBL, though, you cannot bring any firearms. It makes me wonder, are they protecting them creatures? My answer is probably yes. Because why can't you bring a firearm after you know, oh, we're just trying to protect something? Yeah, sure. What are you trying to protect? It's going to kill you. So, you cannot bring a firearm to the LBL. It's their rules. You'll go to jail for bringing a firearm. And if you want to kill one of these creatures, if you want to kill them, in my opinion, they are hard to kill. It's because they have all that muscle on them. But always aim for the head or the neck. But if you want to slow them down, aim for the legs and then get out of there. But what I would do is I would shoot it in the legs, and when it drops to all fours, or it's still gonna come after you. What I would do is I would shoot the leg, and I would shoot the head. Make sure I don't miss. Whatever you do, don't make a mistake. If you make a mistake, they will kill you. And what firearms you use, my suggestion is to use high-powered ones. Don't use no 22. You're asking for a death sentence. You're just gonna piss them off. That's all you're gonna do. You're just really gonna piss them off. I wouldn't suggest using a 22 ammo at all. You're just gonna set yourself up in a world of hurt, or even worse, death. So, your call. Either you use a high-powered rifle to put it down. What I would use is a 308. Or I would be using an elephant gun. But pistol-wise, I'd be using a Desert Eagle or a 45 ACP. 1911, that's what I would use. But for revolvers, easy. It's one of the most strongest revolvers in the world, and they are hand cannons. They are huge, very powerful. You can't go wrong with it. So, yes, that's what I would use. But whatever you use, I don't know what you would use, but tell me in the comments. Only if you know. If you don't, then I could maybe help you out with that. But if it was me, for no, not a revolver, but a rifle I meant. It's an AR-10 chambered in 308. Very powerful round. Can't go wrong with it. But for a pistol, it's either for 45 ACP 1911 or the 50 cal pistol, which is known as the Desert Eagle. Can't go wrong with those two. Either one, actually. And a revolver. You need a powerful revolver. Not some weak revolver. You're just gonna make yourself in a bad situation. But my honest opinion about them things, yeah, I believe them. They are real. It's based off of something you've seen. the names they got, whatever they call them. It's based off of what they saw in the movie. And I feel like they're just trying to put it in your face. And they're telling you it's fake so you don't panic. Well, that's what I think. That's my honest opinion. But if I'm looking for those creatures, I'm arming myself to the teeth. I'm not going to be hunting them. It's a stupid idea. But I'm doing research, but I will be armed to the teeth. I'll be bringing a rifle, a pistol, a revolver, shotgun, a knife. Well, actually 2 knives. Better to be safe than sorry. Whatever you want to do, have fun, but be careful out there. These creatures are everywhere. They are in every state, except for Hawaii. Yes. They are everywhere except Hawaii, so it's 49 states that they are in. And if you do see one of them things, it's a chance encounter. So, the first time you may see it, you might not see it again. So that says a lot. But my thing is, though, the government always covers up human deaths. They just don't want to cause a panic. But I don't like that idea either. I would prefer the truth over lies. But yeah, that's my honest opinion about them. Dogman, Bigfoot, Werewolf, they are real. And let me describe the Dogman. Dogman has pointed ears, but above their head. And they have a long snout. Alright, so it's kind of like a wolf. And they have hawked legs. And they do have a tail. Bigfoot, kind of like an ape, but also like a patty face. So, they do have ears like how we do, but Bigfoot, they don't have a tail either. So, let me get to the Dogman, and I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good night. I'm gonna call it a night, basically. So, what does the werewolf look like? Has pointed ears on the side like a human, but still pointed. It has a shorter snout than Dogman. And I'm dead serious. And they have human-like legs. So, that's what terrifies me about the werewolf for real. The legs, it looks like a human being. It's terrifying. And all these creatures that I'm telling y'all about is very dangerous. I wouldn't suggest you looking unless you know the risk. But if you saw a Dogman, what's my advice to you? I know you're probably gonna freak out. You're gonna be like, oh, what the hell is that? It's a werewolf, but it's not a werewolf. Misidentification. And Bigfoot gets misidentified as as a werewolf. But yeah. Do I think those creatures are real? Yes, I do. That's my honest opinion. And other cryptids that I haven't talked about, yes. I believe that they are real too. But either way, have a good one, y'all. Be safe out there. Remember what I said. Don't don't go out there by yourself. Always have something, always carry something for protection. I would go in the woods, but always bring protection with you. Not worth your life. But remember what I said. It's a chance encounter with them things. And I know it's dark right now because my light turned off on me. And it won't turn back on. Unless it died on me, so... yeah. Alright, that's all for now. And this is a video that I'm uploading tonight. And I hope y'all like, share, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts at the end. Alright, y'all. Bye bye. Peace out. I'll be coming back on again at some point. I don't know when, but that's my opinion about those things. But have a good night, y'all. Be safe out there.